Hello everybody, and welcome back to the vintage series where I'm pretending that I'm making a good job of this. As I said in the last episode, it's April. So we are, let's try and do that bit with the tree. Let's get these edges put in first. We're putting the sorghum in where we can. And I'm just basically just attempting to see what happens if we go as far over as possible, really. Thinking why not just bang it in and have a look. There's going to be a sort of a fair bit of planting going on, sort of, but a different sort of planting in a bit. I wonder if it's going to be better to look at it like that. Maybe not. I'm all out on this. Is not as big as I thought it was going to be. You can see from the top right on this beautiful April morn that I have a little bit of money in the bank, because I have literally watched 2 football matches, and every time a Deadwood contract came up, I done it, and then I sat and waited for the next one to come up, and I done it. So best part of 20 Deadwood contracts. But that's just what we've got to do at this point to get some money in. So, plan for today is really early, a nice 6 o'clock start. Going to get this in. We can start to... I'm going to get this in and roll it. And we'll do a bit of check on the animals. We can... I mean, I'll explain to you when we get up to... We've got to take the horse out for a run, so we'll go up and I'll show you what I'm thinking for the last bit of field that we've got to do something with. And I'm thinking we're still in... We definitely could have planted in March, I think. I'm sure we'll be alright to plant now. Sure of it. Otherwise, this episode's going to be incredibly short. No, it'll be read. It'll be read. I'm going to need as much money as possible, though. That money up there might not be enough, I'm thinking. This is going to be an expensive investment, but one that I'm confident and I think it would work on this map. I mean, could work on any map, but just because we're supposedly somewhere out in Central Europe, go up and around. We can do a quick scan actually, because it's just dawned on me that we may be rather low on food, aren't we? Where can I put that? I actually think I might need another shed at this rate. Some equipment's gonna have to just go and live outside, but not these, because they need to be undercover. What's that noise? Where's that coming from? No idea. It's nice with the old spring growth on the way. Right, I don't want that, because let's just turn that bit off. I'll go and start from the bottom. Ah, good, that's not destroying the crop. I was worried about that. Look how lush we're looking at the minute. And then next month, this will have growth in it. And when that'll be what? That'll be May. This is all going rather well. I'm gonna crack on and get this rolling done, because there is potentially quite a lot to do, especially because the animals need looking after. So I'll get this rolled, plus camera angle of that tree's not going to be great, and then I shall come back to you. We'll go and check on the animals. We think we're going to have to go to the store and sell any bits we've got, because we're going to want as much money in the bank as possible. So we'll have a quick check. I was just eager to get this in the ground first thing. Sorghum in. Righty. I'm going to pop that in there. Oh, stuff in there. I don't know, I'm not gonna. Well, I might need to fertilise actually. I need another reorganisation. I had an absolute nightmare with all of these as I tried to do a weeding contract, and it did not go well. So I'll put that in there then. I'm down to one bale of hay. Let's check on the cows first for some bad news. Let's see how the girls are doing. Still not got any milk, but they've got food, so happy days there. No issue with that. Chickens. That's the apple tree, not the chickens. That's the chickens. They're okay. New chicks from the look of it, with 87% health. That's not far off being ready to go to market. How have I got this set up? Because the tractor's sat out as well, isn't it? I could have probably put that in there then. That cedar. Oh, nothing on there yet. And we're not even close. This isn't the quickest, to be fair. And there's only 2 of these. only got 2 of them to sell, but that's still a couple of grand in it. In that case, let's go and see how our piggies are doing. Piggy wiggy wiggy. Health is poor still. A little bit of food, but not a lot. Hello. And the health hasn't gone up yet. Oh, got the zoomies. Could be because they're just eating grain. It says no manure heap nearby now, and it did say there was a manure heap nearby. Interesting. But we've got manure in the manure heap. So where's that coming from? Not coming from the cows because there's no straw. It's got to be coming from the pigs. Anyway, I'll leave that for now. I think the horse is going to be requiring and that. Well, we know what the next job will be, is hopefully trying to cut some grass, but when? That's the question. No food. So you're actually going through quite a bit and coming up for a bit of food. Look at your stomach. Tiny because you're hungry. Well, is the oat going okay? That says ready to harvest, but I don't think you do harvest it. I'm sure it turns like a purple colour. Alfalfa. Let's get this open and get Os out for a quick run. Nice bit of morning mist. Oh, I've left my spade there. So we'll have a this is ours, isn't it? Yes, because it's got that patch. That field, this is field grass, which looks rather interesting. That says ready to harvest, but for me, that's not ready for harvest. Anybody need any mowing doing? Bale wrapping? No. This is the problem with this as well. They're all so small. By the time you've walked over there, I mean, that's your only earner, and that's not always that much. But not to worry. So, let's ride our horse through town. This is our spelt. Nice. It's growing nicely. It looks lovely. Absolutely lovely. And then we've got the top end of this field, which I have a plan to plant in. However, I think I might need to fully split this field in two and put a grass track in the middle of it. This is going to take a bit of practice, and in fact this might actually be too long for what I want to do. Maybe I do a shorter version of it. Might not be too bad. Might not be too bad. I'll tell you what. What we'll do, I'll bring the apples up anyway. I'll do a small section to check. Alfalfa I'm going to leave, field grass I'm going to leave. If I have to buy a bale of hay, I'll have to buy a bale of hay, won't I? Yeah, if I have to buy a bale of hay, I'll buy a bale of hay. In fact, I might just get a bale of hay anyway. I've got to go up to the shop to sell them apples because we want that money in, so... So, let's get hacker brushed. And don't walk away while I'm brushing you. Oh, forget it then. Get my axe out instead. Keep away from that gate. Not that there's anything to stop her from just walking through here. Ooh, don't do it in front of her, she'll see. Right, we can put the apples on my little walking cart and go for a walk up. I mean, storage wise, I can get a shed in. I could take this fence down if we want. That can all be flattened at a later date if we needed to put more shed space in. I don't know how many more implements or things we could go with though, to be honest. I think something to separate them up would be quite handy. That's the way I'm thinking. Right, I'll get this loaded and I'll see you up at the store. I wonder if I've got liftable bales on. That will help if I have. And can I go in sideways? I won't be able to get in on the front, will I? That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. whip that out, reposition that. In fact, could probably go in at an angle. That's fine. That's fine. Right, I'll see you up at the store in just a jiffy. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Lovely. And then, where's the shop? There we are. Okay. That's the shop. Okay, let's just... Oh no, don't tell me I've not got... Okay. Oh, I've got loads. Why is that wrapped, hey? How many have I downloaded? Got a little carry-on. £750 for 3,500 litres. I mean, I'm having that. That's covered the cost with the apples. That should last it plenty of time, shouldn't it? Let's wheel me. Now you might think I'm going to be lazy, but I'm not, because I've also bought one of these here when setup was going on to pick things up. So there you go. Right, I'm going to end up running out of time here, aren't I? Yes, look at that. Boom. It stacks bales as well. Will that fit on? Yeah, beautiful. On that side. Not so much that side. But look, it's on. Right, and I didn't pick it up. Sorted. How much for your jam donut? I don't want your fish thing. I've got loads of them in the thing. Yeah, I'll give us that donut. There you go. starving. Strap it down just in case. 7,500 litres for, what was that, 12,500. Absolute bargain. Could have probably cut through that bit, but I'm not 100%. I think it's a walkway because people walk up and down it like a little wooded glade. We'll go down it at some point. Not today, because I mean, you could do it in the UK because we do make it in the UK, but we can grow them. But we're going to put in grapes. However, before I mess this up, always save. So there is two and 250 meter olive mods. This is the one. Two meters or 2.5 meters. I think 2 meters will be fine for what we've got. The trouble is we're going to want room to spin at the end. Is that going to overlap? Should I go straight in the centre? You have to do the outside edges anyway, don't you? 225 for that. Is that going to be too... Oh yeah. That's 10 rows. Well, I think... Am I going to go all the way up and down? I'll come in a bit. In fact, I'll come in about there. Let's give us a bit of turning space. And about there. That is 10 rows. I'll tell you what, I thought this was a bit more difficult before, but I'm not going to get 10 rows in, am I? Interesting. I'm absolutely shocked. Let's put some ground texture in. That looks a bit more similar to what we've got down there, doesn't it? Yeah. Try and keep a steady hand. Ah. So we've got a bit of turning space at the bottom and at the top. And then we may as well put a bit of grass down, otherwise it'll look a bit silly. Some Rudniki meadow. Oh my way, we've got a vineyard. I've lost a bit of crop there, but that don't look too bad, does it? So what does this need now? Yield and fertilised already. Needs nothing. There's one thing left to check, and luckily I think we've got the money for it. Oh no, there might be more than one thing left to check. Is that enough room to turn around? Be tight, but I'll tell you what, this is, I'm pretty happy with this. Where's this beautiful mod pack? So that's the harvester. Will the mulcher fit? We've got a mulcher. We don't need it just yet, so oh, tell us 1.2 meters, so that should be fine. I think I've got a feeling this might be one of the same legends that we're using. This might be IllGib that's done this. IllGib that's done the olive and olive and grape things, because they've done it so it's a little bit easier for the spacings to fit things better. So that harvester, oh, there's what we got, 2 meters used after the harvest to prepare the vines. That's what we're going to need. So we're going to need one of them, and we're going to need one of them. That's 2 meters, so that should fit, and I'm guessing that's about the same size. Now we don't need it just yet. That's so cool. It's literally a drain pipe and a bucket. That's brilliant. I can't wait for this. We don't need to do anything. It's literally ready to go. It cost us 17 grand, which is under budget. and that's going to be ready to go. Doesn't need fertilising or anything. We can just hopefully is 2 meters to get down with. I should test it, shouldn't I? Bugger it. Got to be purple for grapes, isn't it? Of course, of course. And we'll have that. That's navy blue. We'll have it in purple. That one. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a quick look before the end. And just absolutely pray that's going to fit, because now all of a sudden I don't feel like that is going to fit. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to restart and do it all over again at 2.5. Need a little shed up here now to keep these in. Yeah, look at it from a distance. Coming down the road, I'm like, what's going on there? What's this? Somebody's got a vineyard on the go. I'll get some local wine off them. No, I want to check, because there's a tree there, I want to check that first. Yep, I reckon that can be done. That looks very tight, doesn't it? Oh, hello. That's just changed the texture of the ground though, hasn't it? Anyway, let's not mess around with it. The mulcher should fit, that should fit. That's going to stay under the tree until it's needed. I am very happy. And on that note, first time, how often do you actually get something in the landscaping and build mode? First time on the bounce. That is, what a fantastic day. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. And until the next time, thank you so much for watching. Hacker's going to take ages to get through this, but that's the way it goes. We've got a bit of money left if we needed to buy some for the cows anyway. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.